Yesterday we got the news that there is now a ceasefire between Iran and Israel. And there's also a ceasefire between Iran and the United States. That Iran accepted the ceasefire. The implication this morning is that I don't know which one, either Israel is satisfied that they have inflicted sufficient damage on the Iranian nuclear plants, and that the United States has also done the same thing, and there is no need to continue. And hence they offered a ceasefire to Iran, and Iran accepted it. This is a possible explanation. But there is another possible explanation, and that is that a continuation of the war was likely to bring about a catastrophic rise in the price of oil. Israel would have been blamed by the whole world for runaway inflation all around the world, because as the price of oil rises to $300 a barrel, so many other prices will rise and the value of money will fall. Not only would Israel be blamed, but the United States will be blamed. And Trump was afraid of that. And so, because of the fear that Iran might attack the oil installations in the Gulf, and because of the fear that Iran might block the Straits of Hormuz, with the result of a catastrophic rise in the price of oil, and a threat for the collapse of the world economy. Because of this fear, they decided to stop the war. 50 years from now, the world is likely to see the evidence of Pax Judaica. They will not accept it today. The political scientists will not agree with me. The universities will not agree with me. The newspaper columns and television will not agree with me. They will not accept that this is Pax Judaica. And the world of Islamic scholarship, as usual, will not agree with me. But never mind. 50 years from today, you will see the evidence plain and clear that Israel will pursue Iran and return to attacking Iran until Israel is satisfied that Iran poses no threat. And after Iran is Pakistan's turn. And in the same way that Israel will attack Pakistan and have India, Modi's India, as its reliable strategic ally, so too would the United States join in the war against Pakistan to ensure that Pakistan does not remain a nuclear power. Because Pakistan as a nuclear power poses a threat to Israel. The government of Pakistan and the Pakistan Armed Forces have always been willing to walk an extra mile to be friends with America. And that same United States will attack Pakistan tomorrow. This is called foolishness. So 50 years from now, we'll see the evidence increasingly unfolding in the world of a Pax Judaica replacing Pax Americana. Before we end this subject, however, let me remind you that there's much more to teach on the subject. There is a difference between the Khilafah state that was established in Jerusalem and the Khilafah state which was established in Medina. And scholarship requires you to study the difference between the two. Scholarship also requires you to recognize that modern Western civilization was created by Dajjal, and that modern Western civilization is functioning for Dajjal. Scholarship requires you to recognize that Gog and Magog control power in modern Western civilization. Scholarship requires you to recognize that the international order created by the modern West is the international order of Dajjal. And among many other things, the United Nations organization was designed and created to sabotage the Khilafah state. That a Khilafah state cannot emerge in the world so long as all states are member states of the United Nations. And so when the Imam al-Mahdi comes, goodbye to the United Nations. When the Messiah returns, goodbye to the United Nations. And so Israel is likely to bring the United Nations to an end. There is much more to the subject. Scholarship should look at monetary economics, that the world of paper money did not emerge by accident. And then the movement from paper money to electronic money, and then to the petrodollar, and then to digital money, and then to cryptocurrency, that this is not happening by accident, that this is meant to replace the world of real money, valid money, which is gold coins and silver coins. They may laugh at me today, as they've been laughing for 25 years and saying all kinds of bad things about me. But 25 years from today, 50 years from today, there will be another monetary system replacing what we now have. And Israel will declare gold and silver to be legal tender. No Muslim country dares to do that. Let me repeat it. Not even Iran dares to do that. But Israel has already declared gold and silver to be legal tender. So, I am presenting to you evidence that Israel wants to present credentials that it is a Khilafah state, that it is holy Israel of Solomon and David, Allah's blessing be upon them. Yesterday we showed you how the United Nations organization and contemporary international law has established the inviolability of territorial frontiers. The territorial frontiers cannot be changed, but a Khilafah state does not accept that. And Israel will extend her frontiers by the hook or by the crook until Israel has taken control